tyrant who's trying to make it so you can't film cops.
Oh, gotcha.
So he's on this campus. We got to get him ran off campus. That's why I'm here. Thanks, guys. No, I'm not wearing a mask. No, that's illegal. No. Oh, this is the library. This is the library. So this is a publicly funded library. So Scottsdale Community College is a publicly funded. This is beautiful, by the way. Let me just show this to you guys. Scottsdale Library is a publicly funded library. That means that you have a right to film in here all you want, just so you know. I'll check in here. Okay. Hi.
Masks are required at the library at all times. There's some right at the front if you want to grab them.
Oh, no, thank you.
Okay,
No.
then I have to ask you to leave the library.
Okay, I'll just need a little information, ma'am. Can I get the office of John Kavanaugh?
I don't know where that is.
You don't have a way you can look that up or anything like that?
I can't discuss this with you until you come out.
I'm so sorry. Let me take off my headphones real quick. I'm so sorry. I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
Masks are required. If you want to discuss something with us, you'll have to please put a mask on.
No, I'm not going to wear a mask. And don't you have? Isn't this protection right here? This is a publicly funded library.
That's not the point.
It does matter. A mandate's not law, sir.
We're on tribal land. It's the tribal policy, and we follow
Well,
that.
the policy's not a law.
Would you like me to call campus security? Would you like to
You
discuss
can,
that?
but I mean, or you could just help me out a little bit and tell me where John Kavanaugh's office is, and I'll leave your library.
If you refuse to wear a mask, I refuse to help you.
If I won't wear a mask, you refuse to help me.
Yes, the policy is you have to have a mask when you're
That's a
inside.
policy, though. That's not the law, ma'am. That's a policy.
I don't.
Why won't you help me? Why don't you just give me John Kavanaugh's office, and then
I don't know where it is.
All right, well, don't get so excited. Remember, I'm a human. You're a human. I've already had COVID, so I already had the antibodies built, and so it's. You see what I'm saying? Do you know? Can you just tell me where John Kavanaugh's office is, and then, by the way, that respirator looks heavy duty, brother. It looks heavy duty. Do you think that? Did you get COVID already? Oh, he doesn't want to be filmed.
Well,
She doesn't want to be filmed either.
I definitely don't want to be filmed.
Okay, sir, I won't film you, dude. Hey, let me give you a piece of paper.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
I'm okay. I don't care.
No, John Kavanaugh's an ex-cop who has a bill that he doesn't want to film cops anymore.
Cool, dude. I appreciate the sentiment.
Sure.
The way they're going about doing it. I don't appreciate it. I don't think
Don't appreciate what?
anyone does. So.
What are you talking about?
You can't be
How do you think black people got freedom? By people not following the rules.
Dude, I will literally.
The 1866 Civil Rights Act made it so that we could have.
Stop talking to me and get away from me.
Sure, I can get away from you.
Okay.
Sir, you can't be filming in here, especially not students.
I can film in here. This is a
No,
publicly
you
funded
can't be
library.
filming in here when students are.
Can you show me that law?
We have policies on this.
Okay, let me see it. Can I see your policy, please?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
If you want, but you're gonna have to put on a mask.
I'm not gonna put a mask on.
We are having public safety come over and we will talk to you.
They can talk to me all they want.
You're asked to leave. You've been asked to leave multiple times.
But this
Dude,
is
you're
a
being
public.
a fucking asshole when you're regarding me as a fucking black
And you're
person.
filming a
I'm
student.
here.
Are you gonna attack me?
No, I'm not gonna
Are
attack
you
you. I'm gonna get as close to you as
Hold
you
on,
are to me,
hold on.
dude.
Let me-
Get fucking away from people. What are you doing? Nobody cares about John Kavanaugh, dude. Nobody cares. Stop filming it. Dude, get the fuck away.
I'm walking over here, bro. I keep walking away from you.
You can't be filming students in here.
He just walked up to
You're
me.
gonna need to leave.
Dude, you're being an asshole and you refer to
I'm
me as
not
a
being
black
a
person,
jerk
but I don't
at all.
even fucking know you.
Leave now,
Don't
sir.
refer to me or my race. I don't fucking know you,
Hey,
you
sir.
fucking douchebag.
Hey.
Go do some fucking steroids and work out.
Here,
You're a
let
fucking
me
asshole.
just show you something.
Dude, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Like I said,
Do you see
I
the?
don't care, dude.
You see
don't
the?
come up to me and refer
Do you
to
see
me as
the
a black
back of my
person.
shirt? Do you see the back of my shirt where it says
I don't give a
constitutional law
fuck, dude.
scholar?
I will put my
You
hands
see
on
that?
you. Don't refer to me
You're
or my
gonna
race.
put your hands on
There's
me?
no
Is that
need to
what
bring
you're
race into this. He came up to me to offer me some shit that I don't fucking want.
Whoa.
Sir.
Yeah.
No, get this guy the fuck out of here. I'm giving you what's going on, man. I don't need help. Get him off. Get him out of here. Is he a student? Is he a student?
Wow.
No.
Sir, wow. How you doing, officer?
I'm doing okay, but let you talk to me instead of holding
Sure.
the camera. You can pull the camera, but
You have a thin blue mask line on your flag.
yes, sir. Yes, sir, I
Come
do.
on, dude.
What's going on?
Nothing. I just came here to ask for John Kavanaugh's offices.
Okay.
That's all I wanted.
Okay,
I'm not
so
trying
that's
to-
what you
I'm not trying
wanted.
to cause a public controversy here.
What happened with this?
He just lost his mind. I mean, it's on film. Lots of people saw him just lose his mind.
Okay, what did he lose his mind over?
He walked over to me like he was going to attack me. He told me to put his hands on me.
Don't bring race.
Just out of the blue?
Why am I being talked
Okay,
to
so,
about my race?
but there was no reason. What did he, because he's saying something about up here.
I
Saying
want
something about a mask.
I want to give him a flyer right here.
Okay.
So this is John Kavanaugh. He wrote Bill SB 1300,
Uh-huh.
and he wrote House Bill 2319.
Okay.
And what this makes it is so that we can't film police. And as you know, without transparency, what we've seen time and time and time again is that, you know, we.
Asshole, so I'm saying, get out of my face. I literally.
Okay, are you a student here, sir?
I'm not going to answer any questions, sir. As you understand, I mean, that is my Fifth Amendment right. I'm a constitutional law scholar.
Yeah, I see it on your shirt.
So,
Okay.
you know, this is, you know, I'm just, it's gotten to the point now where people who are, it's gotten to the point now where people who are educated, that understand how the Constitution works, who understand how the Bill of Rights work, it's gotten to the point now where normal people like me, we have to get involved, and we have to try to fight back for our rights.
I'm not talking to
This
you.
guy's still going crazy.
If you would get away from me, no one would be talking to me. The same thing with him. Get away from me.
Is this because I said he was black? He is black. He is black, right?
What's up?
Hey, how you doing today?
Good. How about we step outside?
Oh, no, I haven't gotten the information yet that I requested, and this is a publicly funded library on a public campus. So that means that I would like the office of John Kavanaugh. That's all I asked. And as you know, that mask doesn't help anything. So I'm not going to follow a mandate because I'm a constitutional law scholar. And what I do know is that mandates are not the law. And are you a law enforcer or are you campus security?
I'm a police officer.
Oh, there's a police. Can I get
So,
your name and badge number, sir?
Sure. Robert Smeeds, and my serial number is 15. What is my serial number? 156.
I have no idea.
We never use them.
Listen, just so you know,
56443.
5-6 what?
56443.
And can I get your name and badge number, officer?
I don't have a badge number. Here's my name right here.
It's that's a cool. You're not getting. I actually teach mixed martial arts, so he wouldn't beat my ass. I would throw him on the ground pretty quick if he attacked me.
Who are you looking for? And I'll try
John
to find it.
Kavanaugh. Just give me the office number and I'll leave here, man. I'm not trying to cause.
Okay, I don't have it in my head or anything, so I have to go look for it.
Gotcha. By the way, what kind of last name is that, officer? Is that a Native American last name?
It is. Just so, okay, John Kavanaugh is an instructor over in the Administration of Justice program.
What's that, sir? I'm sorry. I was being screamed at.
Okay.
By the way, I won't yell at you.
All right.
Just so you know.
I'm not
I
yelling
won't
at you
attack you. I'm not. If I put my hands up, I'm not gonna assault you. I'm a constitutional law scholar, so I'm not into attacking
John
police.
Kavanaugh is an instructor over in the Administration of Justice program. That's what I'm
Right. John Kavanaugh is an instructor in the administration of what?
Justice.
Of Justice program. And so where's that building?
It's in the applied science.
It's in the applied science building. I mean, you do know, sorry about that, Officer Smeeds. I mean, you do know that I can stay here for as long as I want, and I can film here as long as I want, and no one can stop me.
Actually, that's not true.
Tell me the law that I'm breaking.
Well, if you refuse to comply with the mask mandate, then obviously I'm
You can
not
arrest
going
me?
to tell for trespassing.
But I have to be trespassed first but who's going to trespass me on public property?
Well, that would be one of the administrators.
But the administrator doesn't own the public property.
Okay, well,
You see what I'm saying?
I'm just
I mean,
telling
if you arrested me, you would open yourself up to a 1983 and I would sue you. Personally, because you'd be working outside of the color of law. Your mandate is not law.
okay. You're right.
You know
the
that.
mandate itself is not law.
You would be sued, personally. I would sue you personally because you're working outside of the color of law.
No, because I'm not enforcing the mandate.
But if you touched me physically and you detained me and you arrested my motion.
I'm not gonna
I'm
argue
just,
about these
I'm
things
just
with you
saying.
or discuss them with
Yeah. Okay, you don't have
If
to
you want to
discuss it
know,
with me.
if you want to know where John is, we'll be happy to provide
Yeah,
that
that's
information.
it. Dude, that's it.
So,
That's it.
okay.
No,
I'll
no,
get
no.
it.
No.
I don't understand it. I literally don't get it because you're fucking crazy.
And you notice I'm not yelling back at that man. I'm not going to yell back at him. I'm not going to raise my voice or be disrespectful to anybody. Okay? He's losing his mind over there because I talked about the 1866 Civil Rights Act, which creates section 18, U.S. Code 18, section 242, deprivation of rights under the color of law. Because you do have rights. You have a right to do whatever you want. You are a free person in America. Now, if there's a law that I'm breaking, well, then I'm more than willing to. These people are really upset. People are really upset over nothing.
I asked him several times, politely, to get away. And he
Actually, I'm not going to, just to not breach the peace, I'm not going to respond to him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, I'm not gonna, I don't want to disturb the peace. So I'm just going to stay quiet over here.
No, the fucking
Okay,
police
just to show you that I am a law and order guy and I agree with law and order.
Oh,
I'm not, he's saying things like that, but I teach mixed martial arts, so he wouldn't beat me. But I'm not going to challenge him and use fighting words.
Okay.
As you know, that's going to go back to the case of,
Well,
fighting words is going to be, what case is
can I
that?
ask you a question?
Sure.
Are you like the
A First Amendment auditor?
First Amendment
100%.
That's what I thought.
100%. Not only am I a First Amendment auditor, though, I actually coach and teach First Amendment auditors. Right?
So that's what this is all about, really.
No. I'm sorry, sir. Did you not see my flyer? I showed you the flyer, didn't I? Let me show it to you, sir. See, if I engage with him and I scream back and forth with him, they could charge me with breaching the peace or disturbing the peace. And you don't want to do that. You want to keep your calm. You want to talk nice and slow. So what John Kavanaugh is doing is he's trying to make it so that we can't film police. And as you know, without transparency, like for example, if you arrested me, then thousands of people would see it, and then I would sue you. You see?
Yeah.
So that what that does though is it shows the judge and it shows the courtroom.
Oh, is this why you want to talk to John
Yeah, that's it.
about that?
That's it. See, I didn't come here to audit the library. That's not why I'm here at all. I would tell you if I did. I would be directly honest because when you have.
So how did we end up with a service of this gentleman?
Because I tried to explain to him that the reason why we have the right to film police goes back to the 1866 Civil Rights Act, which creates U.S. Code 18, Section 242. Back then it was called, I think it was Section 8, 43, and 47. Yeah, I don't want anybody walking behind me, just so you know. But if you guys find out where Kavanaugh's office is, I'll be happy to leave the library. I don't want to disturb the peace for you guys. I'm trying to make this peaceful thing.
Well, I don't even know
But dude, but just so you know, like why are you wearing that on your face? Don't you know that the public really hates that? That you pledge an allegiance not to the American flag, but to a blue stripe?
We're not pledging allegiance.
Well, then why is he wearing that? You look like a clown. Like, why would you put that on your face? It's so disrespectful to us.
I don't believe so.
It's so disrespectful to us. I'm not sure why everybody's so upset right now. Why is everybody so mad?
I'm not sure what his problem is.
I mentioned that he was
said
black,
something. Oh, I said it.
but he is black. You're white.
Yeah. No, I'm not actually, but
Oh, you're not? What are you?
it's my personal.
Oh, that's cool. I don't answer questions either. I understand how you feel. But you notice I haven't been disrespectful to you at all. I mean, he's wearing a clown mask, and that's pretty silly. But you don't see any thin blue stripes on you, so, good up on you, bro. If you're just doing your job and you're not being a Nazi, then I get along with you fine. I mean, if you threaten to arrest me,
Constitutes a Nazi?
someone who enforces mandates, you'd be a Nazi because the mandate's not law. And if you arrest me and you enforce a mandate, you open yourself up to personal civil liability, and I would sue you. I would sue you personally.
Well, I wouldn't be enforcing the mandate.
What would you be enforcing?
Trespassing.
But why am I being trespassed?
Well, I haven't trespassed yet.
It's illegal as well. It's legal.
Yeah, that's legal. So he's filming me too.
I have no, there's nothing I can do.
This is a public library. I'll answer your question for you, sir. This is a public library, so I have a right to film in here. I could literally be auditing this library, and if you guys arrested me, which I would allow you to do, because I wouldn't resist, then I would sue you all. I would sue every person here and this campus, and I would win. It would take a year or two, but I'll win. This is how it works. I mean, this is the laws of our country. And mandates, as you know, from the 1920 Prohibition mandate that's based on the Volstead Act, what it did is destroyed America. Right? You know that.
No.
Oh, yeah.
We're still here.
No, it created the prison industrial complex. We had 300,000 people. In 1920, we had about 40,000 people in prison. By the time the mandate ended in 1933, we had quadruple that. We had 160,000 people in prison. And we built the prison industrial complex based on a mandate. Are you for that? Making criminals out of people? The only reason they're mad at me is because I'm not wearing a mask, which is silly. You know as well as I do, that mask, and yours is dirty. Look how dirty his mask is. You think that's healthy? You think that's healthy? You couldn't possibly think that's healthy.
Who are you talking to?
You. Do you think that's healthy to wear that dirty? You guys, look how dirty the mask is. It's filthy.
Tom, it's dirty on the outside.
Because you touch it and take it off. How many times do you go into surgery and they take the mask off and put it back on, take the mask off and put it back
I
on?
don't go into surgery.
Well, God bless you, sir. He doesn't go into surgery. Good for you, brother. I'm glad you're healthy, dude.
Thanks.
You look like you're a healthy guy. You look like a guy that is. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't come to audit the library. I just came to ask them, where John Kavanaugh's office was. I didn't come in here to audit the library. I didn't do that. I came here to hand out some flyers. This is a community building, my friends. This is I looked it up before I came. This is a publicly funded campus, and the charter is good until, what's the charter good until? 2037, I believe that the publicly funded campus is good till 1930. But let me just talk to you for a second. Listen, when you put that thin blue line on, what you do is you tell the public that you're our enemy, that you believe that it's us versus them. That's what happens when you put that thin blue line on. You tell us that you're against us by wearing that thin blue line, that you've pledged allegiance not to the Constitution, but to a blue stripe on your face. And it's an embarrassment. You honestly, sir, I really love your last name. You see anything it's a Native American last name? Is that Native American? Anyway. But you tell us by wearing that you're against us, that you are against the people and you're not for the Constitution. You know that, right? Like, that's how we see it. You can ignore me, but that's the truth. That's the truth. Let me ask you, can you tell me, why would you put that on your face? How come you put that on your face? Why would you wear that? I mean, there's thousands of people watching. Why would you wear that on your face? I'm just wondering. Typical cop. I asked him exactly why he would wear a clown mask, and he acts like a clown. He doesn't speak. Embarrassing. What an embarrassment.
So did the librarians ask you to leave?
No.
Because the mask, they haven't?
They asked me to put on a mask, and I politely declined.
When you declined, did they ask you to leave?
I'm not answering any questions,
Okay.
as you know.
Well, I'm not answering any questions either, just so you know.
Okay, clown. I didn't ask for any of this. There's nobody within me. Look, who could I possibly spread COVID to? There's nobody here. Of course he can't look me in the eyes. He's a clown. I am. I'm a constitutional law expert. I can teach you right now that if you guys trespass me, I can file suit against you. Just so you know, and I will hold you personally liable for violating my civil liberties. If you violate my rights, I will sue you personally. I will sue her personally, I will sue her personally, and I will sue her personally. Under a 1983. And then you'll have to hire a lawyer. The lawyer for your constitutional case will cost you at least a $5,000 retainer. So be very careful before you trespass me. I mean, I can tell you the statutes if you want. I can read the statutes to you. I'm just telling you, librarians, make sure you understand that you're personally held liable. I just want to let you guys know that. This is what I do for a living, so I will sue you. I will sue this campus. You're not allowed to trespass me from a public building, especially when I haven't disturbed the peace. I haven't been anything but respectful to everybody here besides the guy wearing the clown mask. You really just don't understand how the public sees you, do you? I mean, you don't understand that when you put that blue thin line on your face and you wear that, when you desecrate the American flag and you wear that, you embarrass the police department. You know that, right? You embarrass all of us. Your grandchildren will deny that you were their grandfather because you're going to go down in history as a Nazi, just so you know. I'm telling you, especially because you wear that thin blue line and you still won't just say you're sorry. Why don't you change that? Do you pledge allegiance to the Constitution or to a thin blue line, sir? I'm trying to be respectful, but you won't talk. So, I mean, I could dress you down like I do other cops, but I'm just trying to have a nice conversation. I mean, you have a thin blue line here. He has a thin blue line there on his jersey, and then he has a thin blue line on his face. So who do you serve? Who's your master? Is it the American people, or is it the thin blue line? Do you pledge allegiance to an organization, or do you pledge allegiance to the Constitution? We hold these truths to be self-evident that every man is created equally. I mean, I mean, this, you don't have a privilege over me, do you? As usual, they're all deer in the headlights, every one of them. Every time I talk to the cops, every single one of them is just deer in the headlights. Because they don't know the law. He doesn't even know. See, the reason why they haven't trespassed me is because they don't know the law. They don't understand the law. I mean, I don't even know why you guys get so excited. There's nobody here. There's nobody in the library. I'm within, there's nobody within 20 feet of me. So who could I possibly infect with your global flu? How could I infect anybody? Could I get a water? Just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. I mean, you do understand that if you would force a mandate, that I can hold you personally liable under 1983. You understand that, right? I'm a constitutional law scholar. You understand that, don't you? Not only can I sue this exact school and the city, I can sue you personally because you're working outside of the color of law. Did you know that? Do you know what the color of law is, sir? Do you know what the color of law is? Do you understand that your scope of practice has to exist within the color of law? And if you don't practice law inside of the scope, you go outside the color of law. This is a very simple definition for you to understand. It's simple for simpletons. Very simple. You don't have to worry, dude. I'm not going to attack you, dude. I'm for law and order. I would never put my hands on you, sir. I would never in any way physically engage with you. So you don't have to be afraid of me. You don't have to back off. You don't have to like back up, you know. There's nothing that's going to happen to you from me, bro. If you guys force me to arrest under threat of arrest, you know what I'm saying, then you violated my constitutional rights. And that, my friend, I'll have no choice but to file litigation against you, you know. And this is what I do for a living. So I just want to be clear on that. I want you to truly understand what you're facing if you guys decide to violate my rights. See, the reason why he's over there talking to a lawyer on the phone is because they don't know the law. The people who are here to enforce the law, they don't know the law. He's over there talking to a law. He's over there talking to someone who knows the law because he doesn't know the law. That's what you're dealing with here. That's what you're dealing with. That's what you're dealing with. I mean, and this one's wearing a blue stripe on his face. I tried to explain to him that people hate that. That American, like, you understand that, right? Inside of your organization, you guys might like that thin blue line, but out here in the real world, we hate it. We see it as you pledging allegiance to that. I need to get a gimbal. That's what I need to get. You guys do me a favor. If anybody here puts any money in toward a super chat, I'm going to get a gimbal. I'm going to get a portable gimbal because my hands shake. And part of that is adrenaline because I'm dealing with tyrants who could grab me and put me in cuffs at any second. But I need to get a gimbal. I need to get a gimbal. See my hand's shaking again. Also, when you hold your hand up for 30 or 40 minutes straight, it really hurts. It really hurts. So any money that comes into super chat, I'm going to buy a gimbal. That's what the next money is going to go to. I'm going to buy a gimbal because I can't. Oh, God bless it. I'm sorry. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. I'm doing my best here, but my hands are just shaking. And plus, you know, when you're under threat of arrest and they're over there conferencing, trying to figure out, they don't know what the law is. They're over there conferencing. They don't even know what the law is. And that woman said she wouldn't help me unless I put a mask on. And I said, I'm not putting a mask on. It's a mandate. I mean, especially in the state of Arizona. I mean, the state of Arizona is supposed to be about freedom and liberty. And here in the state of Arizona, they want to trespass me for a mandate. That's preposterous. That's absolutely preposterous. You can't trespass me. And just a quick question. Who would trespass me? Who has the authority to speak on behalf of a public institution? Who has that right? Who here claims the right to be the arbitrator of publicly funded buildings? I would be very careful. I would be very careful. If I was you guys, I'd be very careful. Or you could just give me John Kavanaugh's office and I'll leave. I'm willing to leave. I'm willing to leave. I didn't come here to audit this library. If I wanted to audit the library, I would say I'm here to audit the library. I came here for John Kavanaugh's office. Thanks a lot, guys. We're at 36 bucks. I got to get a gimbal. If anybody knows which kind of gimbal to get as well, because my hands shake. My hands shake. I'm really sorry. I mean, it's a public library, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're having a conversation with you.
Well, that's okay. No, I'm going to stand right here. This is a public space, and I can stand wherever I'd like. Ma'am, if you had just given me the service I asked for, we wouldn't even be here. If I had just asked, if you had just given me the information I asked for, I would leave politely. I didn't come here to audit you guys. I am a First Amendment auditor, and you guys should respect the Constitution. You're a publicly funded building. I looked up your charter. I looked up what this school is about. I don't know why look how upset you are. You're going to take this with you into your daily lives.
I need to download the software.
I don't see you're being so upset, and I'm not even upset.
I was wondering if the computers
I wish you luck. I hope you guys don't take your power so seriously from now on. You should be a little more responsible.
it's Mars. Because I tried going to
I mean,
the.
you do understand the law, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you understand I can't be trespassed from a mandate, especially when I haven't even raised my voice or cursed. I've been very respectful.
Well, that's fine.
But you can't. You
I
can't.
think you are mistaken.
I'm mistaken. Okay, then teach me the Constitution so I can understand it. I teach it to tens of thousands of people, but maybe more than I do. I'm willing to learn from you. Explain to me how you can trespass me using a mandate when mandate's not a law, and you're a law enforcer. You're not a policy enforcer, you're a law enforcer. So their policy has no bearing on the law. Zero. Okay, so then tell me how you could trespass me when I haven't done anything wrong.
You can be trespassed from places if you don't follow the rules of the establishment.
No. Who's going to take the reins of saying that they're in charge of a publicly funded building? Who's going to take that responsibility? Because I'll sue them.
Well, that's what we're waiting for.
Okay, that's what I'm waiting for too. All I wanted was information of where John Kavanaugh's office was, dude. Why don't you just give me
Has
the
it occurred to you
information?
that maybe they don't know?
It's occurred to me that none of you know the law. You told me just a second ago you can trespass me, and you're wrong. You are wrong. You're wrong.
Okay.
I teach this for a living.
Where do you teach?
I'm teaching you right now.
Where do you teach?
I'm teaching you right now. You can go to my YouTube channel. It's called Delete Laws. You can go to my YouTube channel. It's called Delete Laws. Right now there's 300 people watching, and when this airs, there'll be 10,000 people who watch it. I'm telling you, dude, this is what I do for a living. This is all I do. I don't do anything else. So if I wanted to audit the library, I would say I'm here to audit the library. I wasn't. I just came in to ask for information, and then she said, I'm not going to service you unless you put a mask on. She's a publicly funded employee. She has to service me. I'm a member of the public.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that incorrect?
No, you are a member of the public, yes.
I'm the public. I am a citizen according to the 1866 Civil Rights Act, which defined what a citizen was. This is a publicly funded institution, which means that I'm working within my rights as a citizen, which is defined in the 1866 Civil Rights Act. So then how can you trespass me for being a citizen and accessing a publicly funded library? How could you trespass me? And if I am trespassed and I'm forced to leave, I'm going to sue you guys. I'll follow up litigation. That's what I do. I mean, you guys should have a constitutional law scholar on this campus. There should be someone who's an expert in
Right,
law.
John Kavanaugh.
That tyrant, he wrote the bill that we can't film cops.
Yeah, well, that's probably not going to pass. You know that.
SB 1300 already passed. It said even if they kill you on camera, it's up to the police agency to decide if they want to release the body cam footage. That's terrifying. The reason we have body cam footage is for transparency. And now the cops are claiming footage of it that we pay for publicly. And then if we want that footage, we have to pay more money to get the footage that's publicly funded already.
I know it sounds kind of
It's a double dipper. We're getting taxed twice. So, but after a while though, just so you know, man, my hands, but plus, I'm dealing with someone who can arrest me, who can put handcuffs on me, right? And so there's some stress there. And so my hands, whether I like it or not, I get a little shot of adrenaline in my hand. Oh God, just shook real bad right now when I talked about it. And so, whether I like it or not, you have these nerves that go through your body. And so, my mouth is dry. I would love some water, but they're not going to give me any water. She wouldn't even tell me where John's office was. The idea that a public...
I doubt John's here just...
Oh, that's okay. I was just going to tape a flyer to his office. I already sent him an email. I'm going to end his career.
Probably won't let you. How are you going to do that?
I'm going to get him voted out. Oh, no, I'm a law and order guy, dude. I'm not about violence. No violence for me, dude. I mean, I teach MMA, as you can see from my ears, but I don't want to fight anybody, brother. I'm not here to. You're not going to get anything done through violence. It won't happen. It's stupid to even say that. And all of you guys know, if you ever talk about violence in my chat, I tell you, get out. Get out of the room. No violence. We have to be peaceful. We have to do it through legislation. We have to do it through unity. We have to come together. So take your time, officer. I appreciate it. All I wanted to know was John Kavanaugh's office. That guy out there who I told him he was black is still very upset. He's still very upset. But there's nobody even around me. There's nobody even here. There's nobody even here right now. There's nobody even here. You guys get a constitutional scholar on the phone yet? Get someone who knows the law? I'm at the Scottsdale Public Library. I'm at the Scottsdale Community College Library. I'm at the Scottsdale, it's a beautiful library. I'm just really surprised the staff was so mean to me and there's nobody in here. There's one girl over there on their computer. I mean, they have plexiglass up for their protection from COVID. So there's a bunch of protection from COVID up. Oh, sorry guys, my hands are shaking. My hands are shaking. Yeah. Yeah, any money for Super Chat that comes in, I'm gonna buy a gimbal. If anybody wants to refer me to a gimbal, which gimbal I should use, please let me know. I appreciate it. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it a lot. But I gotta get a gimbal. See, my hand's steady now though. My hand is nice and steady now. You see that? I got the steadiness back. You know what it is? It's when the cops come around, whether I like it or not, I'm gonna get a shot of nerves because they can arrest me. You know, they can arrest me for no reason. And so, you know, which by the way, you know, I'm not going to get arrested. You know, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It won't happen. And if it does happen, it happens. But I'm not willing to back down from my rights. And that's the whole point. You know, hey, you know, brother, if you just go on your computer and tell me where Kavanaugh's office is, I'll take off. I'll take off. Mr. Respirator Man, if you just tell me where Kavanaugh's office is, I'll just leave, dude. You solved the problem just by telling me where Kavanaugh's office is. I walk out of here. I'll leave right now. More than willing to leave here. I didn't come in here to audit this library. If I was going to audit the library, I would announce to you guys, I'm here to audit the library. That's not what I came in here to do. I came in here to ask for information. And the lady immediately told me, I mean, look at the plexiglass. Look, just take a look. Not only do they have plexiglass right here, they have a double plexiglass. It's a double plexiglass right there. So this is going to keep them safe. My hand, sorry guys, hands are shaking. Oh, Jesus. Oh, stop. Hold on. If they had just been polite, I wouldn't even be in this situation right now. I'm not here to harass anybody. If they just told me where Kavanaugh's office would, I wouldn't be here right now and I would leave. I would leave. Maybe if I leave though, the guy will attack me, that guy out there, you know? Or maybe he'll attack me. I don't know. I don't know the answers. But I just know that I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. I'm glad that there's going to be, you know, thousands of people who will see this later in case I do get arrested. You guys, if I do get arrested, make sure you reach out to Jeff Lloyd in Los Angeles. His Instagram is jloydsold, JLLOYDSOLD. That's his Instagram account. You can also find him on Facebook under Jeff Lloyd. He's with Angle Vokers. So in case they do arrest me, make sure that you reach out to Jeff. He'll get me out of jail. I'm not filming you, brother. You said you don't want to be on camera. I'm not trying to be mean to you, dude.
Thank you.
Sure.
He is an adjunct who does not have our office number listed. So if you want his particulars other than that,
it'd be great. Thanks, and I'll take off, dude. I didn't come here to be mean to you guys. I mean, ma'am, this will affect you later. You shouldn't be so excited over this. This is silly. You shouldn't get so upset. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be mad. You should actually want this bird flu thing to come to an end. You know? Do not disturb on. I don't know why my phone rings. It really is. And I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. As soon as he gives me information, I'm gonna leave. That's all I asked for. I didn't ask for anything else. I didn't come in here for a fight. It's not why I came in here. I gotta get that gimbal, huh? I gotta get the gimbal. My hand shakes every time now. It's just getting worse and worse and worse every time. My hand shakes every single time. It's really frustrating. Yeah. Yeah, he's in LA. Don't reach out to him unless I go to jail. Because as you guys know, I won't. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So this is his. So
That's the only information we have.
oh, I see.
Yeah.
Is he ever on campus? Is there a way I can?
That I don't know.
What is
He's adjunct, he could be teaching remotely, we don't know.
Ah, hey dude, listen. You serviced my needs. I said I would leave if you did. I'll leave. Thanks. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you. He served. I'm not going to film it because he asked me not to. But this is the piece of paper he gave me that gave me John Kavanaugh's information. He gave me exactly what I asked. I'll keep my word. I'm out of here. Thanks, dude. Thanks. I really appreciate it. I'm just going to fold this piece of paper up. And just so you know, look into the constitutional laws because you don't want to be held personally liable. Because anybody who trespasses you can be held personally liable. And you don't want that, dude. You don't want that because there's people like me who sue. So all right. Cool. He was cool. Thanks, dude. God bless you. Okay. God bless you. I got the information in my back pocket. I'm gonna put it in my flyer box here. Okie dokie. Thanks. Have a great day. She won't even look at me or talk to me. Okay. Okie dokie, pokey smoky. Okie dokie. Okay, guys. Thanks. They gave me the information I was looking for. So, yeah, I told them I'd leave, so I got the information. See there, sir? See there? Listen to me. You look so much better without that blue thin on you. You look so much better, sir. Look at that face of yours. Look at that face of yours. The face of mother loves, for sure. You look so much better, sir. You look so much better without that thin blue line on your face. So the thin blue line to us is a terrorist flag, just so you know. We think you're a terrorist. You serve a thin blue line and not the Constitution. That's what we're about. That's what all these people are about. So thank you for your time. I do appreciate you, sir. Nothing but respectful and polite. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Really sorry to offend you, sir. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to offend you. You take care of yourself, sir. Thank you.